episode. I don't know. Fuck, what is it? 100 what?
126.
126. 126. Just a pair of dicks. Me and Jicky Mal talking again to the council scumbags on the HashTag show. If you are listening to this, you're a council scumbag. And listen, I don't know what else I need to say to these people.
Come out, you black and tans. Come out, you black and tans. Guns and tanks, and it took our sons. Come out, you black and tans.
Did I tell you about the time when I'd done a gig in Kilkenny at the Cat Laughs Kilkenny Comedy Festival?
Up in Kilkenny, you have to respect the tide, son. She's a stern mistress. Respect the tide.
And the guy who was emceeing it, he was a good laugh, right? It was good banter, and I got on with him, and it was a really. So we did this basically like a kind of not a closing ceremony, but it was like a final gig in the kind of small theatre they've got built on the side of the hotel, right? It's a beautiful wee room, man. It almost looks like a. If you can imagine, see the bar, it's in Classic Grand, like that level, the middle level, right? If you imagine that room, but with like kind of soft red kind of covering seats and like, you know, kind of old fashioned chairs, and then all of a sudden against one wall is like an old fashioned fucking beautiful theatre front. It's so weird, but anyway, it's got a balcony and everything. Amazing room. Everybody who was on the lineup was either a kind of lefty alternative comic or American, right? And nobody was really up for having a laugh. So what the MC was doing is a guy called Carl Spain. He was basically giving them all really horrendous introductions, right?
Deliberately.
Aye, but it was a laugh, mate. I mean, we're meant to be fucking comedians, for Christ's sake, right? It's meant to be funny.
How's your camera zoomed right in? How did you get that effect? I'm listening to what you're saying, right? But I just like...
Because I've got a camera.
Your wee beanie is just taking up the full space. Beautiful. Look at that. That's how you do the show.
I'm not focused now.
But if anybody who's listening audio, you're missing a visual treat here. Questions with Scott Gibson.
Inside the actor's mind. I was born in the dark. I've got it too far now.
That's it. You want to level it up to me so it doesn't look as if I'm fucking. It looks like all right. I'm wee skinny, me age small.
It looks like you're a wee peahead. No, that's all right.
I was bruised and battered. I didn't know my name. I was unrecognizable to myself on the streets of Philadelphia.
I've got the virus, not the disease.
What it is
right. I think
I like unprotected anal sex.
What's happened is he's rattled me so hard from behind. I think his banjo strings burst up my bum. Anyway, I need to take a tablet every day now. So I was doing this gig, right?
I've got an extra 10 years left, but I'll still get pumping guys unprotected. And,
it's not the death sentence it used to be, you know what I mean? So I'm doing this gig.
There's a queue for it. AIDS, is there? Let's go to the disco show.
You mean I can get back out riding again? So
try riding school again. Fucking bring on the 80s, my man. Right, sorry, back to your story.
He's getting everybody like, I mean, no horrendous, but just like funny. Not like saying like this next person's up to fucking nothing like kills babies, nothing like that.
Aye.
Just a bit of banter, right? And people were going in a huff film. And there was a lassie who was on before me, who oddly it seems to be doing very well now. And every time I see a poster, I just go, "Yeah, that's dog shit."
I'm jealous.
Oh, mate, I wish I was just. You know what? See when I see like people who are like maybe getting really far ahead or becoming famous, I'm never jealous of fame. I'm jealous of the money, mate. I just wish
jealous of their success because they're better than you and they're like that. I've left you behind. Mate, I'll tell you right now, your face. They're far better than you. They're funnier. They're handsome. They've just gone places.
I think
what it is they're not hooked up with a toe rag like me. I'm holding you back. I'm holding you back.
Mate, you're my umbilical cord to life. You made a dried up prune.
Well, the twos have got the AIDS then.
I'd be lying in the corner, fucking blue, mate. So do you know what? Oddly, like sometimes people have asked me about things in the past where, like, you know, if they get jealous or that, and I've never understood people that get jealous or. And I think it's because I know I'm fucking brilliant. Like, there's no doubt in that. I'm brilliant.
Self-belief is brilliant. I think I'm a secretly kind of jealous guy. You know, I go like that. That's fucking great, mate. Brilliant. And then as soon as they're out of earshot, I go, you fucking cunt.
Do you know, I'll tell you something,
fucking
right?
horrible cunt.
See what used
How
to
does
happen?
that know me? How can that not be me? I want to be you.
You live your own life, mate. See what used to happen every year at the Fringe, which I always found fucking hilarious, is that I had about maybe 7 comedians who were just fucking human snakes, man, cunts, every one of them. And they used to sneak into my show every single year and
Just
stand at the back for about 20 minutes and then sneak out before they every year they do it. And I know they would come in and obviously because the room I was always in, because I know the room inside out, because I've been in it for 4 years, I know as soon as that door opened, like I just know the sounds because they emerge out of the darkness, so they think that they can't be seen.
Aye.
And I would see them stand at the back and I go, fuck. Like, and they would never mention, like, they would never message you to go, like,
caught your show, Scott. It was great.
Nothing. I'm just going, yeah, fucking. But they're just checking up to go, like, because they know that they're shit.
Checking the competition and see if they can learn.
Anyway, so.
Mate, that's the ultimate to go, welcome to, if you just make some noise for such and such up the back, some upcoming comedians.
There was
some fucking understudies.
You know,
some who's.
What's his name? He hosts that fucking.
Who was it? Ricky Gervais, Frankie Boyle.
He hosts the
Who
Masked
is it?
Singer.
Who used to sneak into all your shows?
He hosts the Masked Singer. Listen to me. What's his fucking name?
Elvis.
The guy. Like, do you even know what the Masked Singer is?
No idea.
Like the biggest fucking TV show on the goddamn planet. This shows you how much you live in a cave. What is the fucking cunt's name?
Is it Paddy from Max and Paddy? Because he does every show like that.
It's Joel Dommett. Joel Dommett. His name's Joel Dommett.
No idea who that is.
So you'll know as soon as you see him. So he's
obviously learned a lot for you then if he's on TV now. He's left you behind in the shadows.
Shut up, you cunt. He was doing a thing for Children in Need, Red Nose Day, right? Where they were basically going round the Fringe and he was interrupting people's shows, right? So he would basically storm onto stage during somebody's show. And
knock him out.
He would then do something with the comedian, and they were doing. You had to get me do something, right? And he was doing this for 24 hours, and then it was being shown as a piece for fucking Children Need. Again, the usual stuff that happens in the Fringe in British comedy, a completely nonsense idea, thought up by some producer, nobody thought it through, utter shite. So we all got emails, and basically
pre-warning you it's going to happen.
Well, basically saying this could happen. We just need to give you a heads up. Because it's a security thing, mate. Like, a lot of people are shite bags. See if somebody fucking stormed into your room, they'd shite themselves, right? So they're making the venue staff and the acts aware that
somebody just ran on stage.
You're set at some point. So I'm doing my show, right?
Chipped in the pocket.
I hear the door open, so in my head I'm thinking, right, here I go. No, the audience have got no idea. So, and I was told there's a high chance that he's going to come into your show, and I was like, right, okay. So the door opens, and I see about 6 of them coming in. Now, all I can see is the red dot of the camera, right? Because it's like a full camera.
That's what you're focusing on.
So I'm looking straight down. I can see the red dot, and as your eyes start to settle, I can see there's maybe about 6 of them standing. Joel standing at the side of the camera guy, and they stood there for 10 minutes, and then they left. So after it, I'm doing Late and Live at night, and he's on Late and Live today a bit, which is always pre-set up, and that's a bit of the film for TV. And I says, what the fuck was that all about today? I says, I was standing waiting for you to fucking storm on your cunt, and then you left. And he says, mate, I couldn't interrupt. I didn't know when to jump in. He says, we were caught up in the story, and I didn't know what to do. And I says, well, I'm using that as a quote. And he went, Joel Dommett, too good to be interrupted. And I says, there you go, mate. That's going on the poster for next year. But I'm like, these are all just things that people think is going to be a good idea at the time until they actually get there and go, this isn't a good idea.
It's pure thespian bullshit, man.
So back to Kilkenny, right? Doing this gig, everybody's getting brought on. They're all raging, right? Then he says to me, can I give you an intro? I went, mate, say what you want. I couldn't give a fuck, right? Let's have a laugh. It's meant to be a laugh.
Protect the realm.
So he introduced me as he's saying, we're deeply excited to have this young man here. He himself thought he'd never play this festival. The reasons being, the last time he was here was with his family because his grandfather was a commander in the Black and Tans, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome.
Come out,
in the
you
middle,
Black and
in
Tans.
deep Kilkenny, in the middle of the fucking, hey, you dirty bastards. So I came on and just just kept going and read off a few names. My grandfather would like me to thank Seamus McPherson for the whiskey that he stole from his family after they burned down the cottage, and just kept going and going. And the only people who were laughing was me and him. And then I did like 5 minutes of my set, and then that was it. You're only doing a 10-minute bit. And I came off, and everybody, like all the other comics, was looking as if like, who do they two think they are? And I'm going, this is meant to be fun. It's meant to be a laugh.
Equally, you're lucky you never get pulled out the back and kneecapped.
Who you going to get pulled out the back for me? It's a hipster fucking. They're all sitting fucking drinking pints of hummus.
Well, that's it. Pulled out the back and fucking served a cappuccino in a fucking jam jar.
Aye.
How fucking dare you? There's a
mate. Do you know, I'm just remembering that festival.
No, it's a hamburger. It's a hamburger served in a hot dog. There you go. Fucking get it down, you dirty bastard, you.
Do you remember Game of Thrones?
What? Wait a minute. Is that show that dominated fucking 10 years of television?
Well, you don't know who the fucking Masked Singer is, you absolute fucking bellend. Well, do you remember Game of Thrones?
Shite game show or amazing fucking TV series. Let me tell you.
I'm loving this energy you've got today because you're just after the phone with your accountant and you're full of rage.
Yeah, you know what? I got it mixed up. I'm on a bit of rage. I got it mixed up because it was meant to be Friday, and I thought it was actually Maria thought it was a day. And I was like, I've got things to do. I've got a session to record.
You need to sort that wife of yours out.
Oh, mate. Right, so have you finished that story?
No, Game of Thrones. Right, you know the wee guy, was it Joffrey? Is that his name?
I don't know, mate.
The wee king, the
annoying guy.
Right.
Kill him, kill.
Mate, he was performing at the festival.
He would need to be in hiding, wouldn't he?
Do you know what he was doing? You'll never guess. Take
apples
a guess.
In the face. Throw apples at him.
International Comedy Festival.
Right.
He is playing at the festival.
Custard pies to the face.
Guess what he's doing?
He's hid through the one he hangs and you fling pies at him.
No. You ready?
What? Yeah.
He's in a shop, right? Glass fronted shop. Okay? Shop is closed. The inside of the shop has been covered with white carpets, white rugs, fluffy rugs up the walls. So when you look in the window, you just see a white box. He's in that box, dressed as a cat, playing with 20 kittens. And that's the show. And I'm not making that up.
That sounds like fucking a George Galloway wet dream.
You can go online, you can Google it. And the whole point is it's an expression, an artist piece, and you're meant to walk past the shop, stand at the window and watch for a bit as he's dressed as a cat playing with kittens. And that's the show. And that is the type of people I'm talking about.
Mate, that's the kind of stuff you would need to seriously look at yourself in the mirror and go, what the fuck am I doing in my life?
But do you know what
did you do today? I spent 20 hours in a fucking room, a white room, playing with cats. Well, I'll tell you what, it's not the first time I spent a night in a room playing with hunters or pussy, right? But I'm no Joffrey, so...
You're better than that.
I'm better than that, man. Smell me.
Don't. So there you go. That was the carry on there. But anyway.
Fucking hell, man. Listen, let's cut all this out, right? We should have started the show with... We should have started the show, but I feel like Gary today.
I know. I'm waiting for you to start eating sandwiches. Hey, do you know why this is great? Because this is a council episode, and these fuckers have only got 40 minutes left before this cuts out. So well, listen,
before this 40 minutes cuts out, and we get to the funny stuff, let's tell these council folk that we've got a live show to fucking punt here. If they want to come along to the live recording of a podcast episode, so we fucking put it together.
Not only has Sturgeon said from Monday that you can get outdoors, you can hug people, you can pump strangers again. Do you know what I mean?
All right, man.
It's exciting times, and then come next month, come June,
you can pump
hashtag goes back. I think you can pump the new. Well,
no, it's just hugging, Dry riding the new is allowed, and then it's full pumping in July.
Full pump in June. No, full pump June.
Driving by, honking the horn. All right, big man. It's over. It's over.
That's absolutely shocking. No, and that's beautiful because that is standing up against society. That shows you that we're finally out of lockdown. Imagine that, just people pure riding in the street.
Stay out of lockdown, mate. Been back a lot. Fucking come on.
Double jag, mate. Double jag. Fully vaxxed.
It's cool, my man. If it did 2 jags, yo, been back.
Two's up, brother. Two's up. It's all right, my man. Two's up. Two's up, brother.
just getting spit roast with two big guys. No, like, it's cool, my man, we're allowed. I don't know. You're married. You're married with me. Oh, what?
Have you double vax, my man? AstraZeneca, brother. I see me.
Down the knees, fucking bukkakied up and all that. Yes. What? We don't need this. I've had 2 jags. I thought it was just part of the celebration.
Didn't I see that?
Working the shaft, 200 a heat.
200 a heat production.
200 production, working the shaft.
So we are back in June. We're live. We're going to be back in a room with hundreds and hundreds of thousands of fucking hashtag heroes. And the council scumbags are welcome. June the 5th is sold out. That is the rescheduled date for people who had tickets last year that was cancelled because of fucking COVID. But we've put an extra date on June the 6th, Sunday, June the 6th. So if you go to the hashtagshow.co.uk, there are some tickets left for that. Get them, come and spend a wee Sunday afternoon with us doing a live recording.
Also, version. There might be some council listeners out there who have actually got a ticket for Saturday the 5th.
There might be.
And they forgot about it, so just double check. But equally, if you want to also buy a ticket for the Sunday and no come the Saturday, that's great. It's great. We're recording a live episode.
And I know that there are people.
Red Stripe Royal.
There are people who have got tickets for the Saturday and the Sunday because it will be 2 different shows. So if you're a real hero, if you're a real
that was funny. Somebody
fix.
Actually sent a message saying, "Is it this? Is it just the same show? How could this possibly ever be the same show? There has never been a script."
Mate, you and I have a very unique insight into the human mind because we both run our own events, and the average person will never understand how truly stupid people are until they put on an event and see some of the questions that they get.
That's beautiful.
Like Ivan says to Yaz, so I put my gigs up for July and I says, the post was, if you had a ticket for Glasgow last year or Paisley, you are welcome to come along and your ticket will be valid for the gig in July. So if you had a ticket previously, you don't have to do anything. All the details will be changed, and your ticket is now valid for the ticket in July. Date. And then, what do you think the first question I got was?
Mate, I've got a ticket for last year. Can I use that?
Literally the first
one, isn't it?
The first. See any question that starts with Gibbo? I'm like, there we go.
Gibbo,
what it is, mate? Right, I'm looking at my tickets and who? Am I allowed to come on?
I'm like, I don't know what else to say.
No, hey, listen. We're recording a live episode of the hashtag show. June the 5th sell out. But if you've got a ticket from last year's cancellation, that's the one for you. And we've added an extra date, Sunday the 6th, for anybody who's not got a ticket. Just fucking. Mate, I'm right up for coming. What's the dates again?
I know.
You were away somewhere, so you get sent a message. You've left the cooker on again, you fucker.
I was actually trying to find this news article that I want to talk to you about. I know.
Well, listen,
5th and 6th
I want to talk about. I want to talk about hundreds of things. You want to talk about hundreds of things. But listen, do we keep all the good stuff till left in an hour?
Or do I just string out a lot of nonsense? I mean, the reason why I say this, listen, we value our council listeners. We thank you very much indeed. If you are able to become a hero and support the show, why not? Because there'll be a whole load of goodies available to you. The way the council episodes work now is council episodes are 1 hour, but the fun continues after that. So if you want to hear the full unedited version of the episode, then become a hashtag hero, hashtagshow.co.uk, follow the links on Patreon. And enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. Sign up.
Big shout out to everybody, but in seriousness, everybody that even listens to the show. Because
I will love it, man.
You guys have put us where we are, but and we respect that. But I would just like to give a shout out to all the latest Patreons who's signed up. You know, the real heroes who've moved for like fucking the council, no paying a license,
the council compound,
and they've joined up. And I'll just list them, the ones that have joined this month: Jimbo G, Jed Kelly, Andrew Ham, Eddie, Cameron McAllister, Columbia Pins, Kenny Love, Emma Hamilton, Sarah Davenport, Jerry Johnson, John Docherty, Chris Miles, Tom Hathaway, What is Love? Jordan Price, Richard Reggie Craig,
Jimmy G,
Gordon
George
Campbell.
Hathaway.
Gordon Campbell, Craig Sharp, Paul Duffin, Cy Doherty, Daniel Mark Stobo, Beth McCafferty, Stuart McCall, and Chris Shaw all signed up this month. Thanks for becoming heroes, guys. Thanks for supporting the show.
We love you, all.
I hope some of you council scumbags are going to get feeling just a wee bit guilty for not joining the fun and helping the boys.
The thing is, they don't even know what's behind the wall. They don't even know what's
They don't know what's behind the wizard's sleeve.
Hey, they also don't know about the conversation we had the other day and what's happening. Do you know what I mean? They don't even know.
We had that great a conversation. We decided we can't record an episode. We're done.
A 2.5 hour production meeting.
Fucking genius. Anyway. Never slept that night, just bumming all night. Man.
Buzzing in the spare room like that. Yes, my home life's falling apart.
What if he fell down a dick well? Amazing. What?
A dick well. I bet there's a place called Dickwell.
I bet in Japan you could probably rent a room that's like that.
Of course you could. Easily.
In
every hotel. I'd love to go to Japan. Imagine 24 hours in Tokyo.
I thought you were going to say I'd love to do a glory hole. I'd be too scared to do it. Just put my banger through a wee hole in the wall.
In case it's an Alsatian dog.
In case somebody was there with a mallet or something, or a dog.
I need like a speakeasy thing at the top, like, so I could look at it.
Just to see it, man.
Oh, do you know what? I'd fucking go for it, man. I'm up for a laugh.
Just fire it right in like that. Just for the banter.
Just see what happens. Boys or no.
With somebody there with it would maybe be a glory hole then. It'd be like a glory lash hole.
What would be worse, right?
Imagine squeezing your big fucking hairy nuts through. Hold on, hen. Hold on. And the guy's like, but it's not a hen. So I go, wait a minute. Take them back out.
What would be worse? Somebody in the other end with a cricket bat or those electric fly swatters?
Hey, any'd be brilliant. Imagine you've done that, right? And I don't know how it works, right? In some public toilet, right? And you just put it through the wee glory hole, right? And you're just like, oh, it's amazing, right? And then you realise you're in a male fucking toilet, so it's going to be a guy.
Aye, but I'm talking like
you're thinking it's a hot woman.
Well, surely you're going to go to some. I'd be going to like a professional setup.
No, pure George Michael, just up the back of a bus shelter anywhere.
Thing is, I'd need to start doing yoga because I'd need to get a good angle. Because if I just go flat against the wall, my belly's going to hit. And it's not going to. I'm not going to have enough space to get my boss.
Maybe they just get a bit of your gut through.
I'm going to have to go back like that. Imagine just force my belly button through.
Blow into that, you dirty bastard.
They're just licking it.
Oh, that is horrendous, man. That is horrendous.
But there's some guy on our side that just getting the best kink of his life.
Can you imagine?
I've never in my full 5 years I've been glory hunting, right? And never once have I had some kid stick their belly button through.
Glory hunting. I've been a glory hunter for 25. My dad was a glory hunter. His dad was a glory hunter. Never ever.
3 stripes in my shoes, my man. Sergeant Glory Hunter. That's what they call me.
Can you imagine if your kink was sucking belly button holes?
Amazing, man.
Honestly, see if he's like and
it's like licking a battery, man. Unbelievable. What a charge.
Oh man, see you last night. Got a bit of fluff.
Oh.
But that's how mad it'd be, wouldn't it? They're just in there, like, no, you see the guys, it's like, I don't know, man. They're just lost in there. Snuffling away.
A truffling pig.
Spit it.
Chasing the wee man in the boat with their nose, get out of the way.
I was remember watching a food program and the guy trained, see the truffling pigs, they've got to get it after them before the pig eats it.
Eats it, that's
like
right.
A couple of grand worth of truffle and this guy's pure diving at the pig like,
give it up. Pig's like, oh, fucking right.
To me.
Oh my God. Right, what the hell? What were we talking about?
You had something you wanted to talk about.
Aye,
and then we gave a shout out to the heroes.
So this is a story from India.
You get locked as if you get facts on a computer there, so this is going to be good.
I've got a news story. Right. I know you don't watch the news or care about anything that's happening in the world, right? I know that you live in a bubble, and it's a glorious place to be.
It's a protective bubble.
Aye, it's a wonderful space you've created for yourself. Are you aware of the COVID situation in India?
I heard it's right bad.
I mean, that's one way to put it. So in the last 4 days, India has...
The reason I knew it was bad, I phoned up a call centre once for Virgin Mobile and they couldn't answered. I thought, this is getting out of horn. Just rang it.
So, yeah, it must be bad earlier then. So in the last 4 days, they have broke the COVID daily records every day for the last 4 days for confirmed cases. So I think in the last 24 hours, there was over 370,000 confirmed cases in India, right, on a day.
What about the deaths?
Well, they're doing a wee bit like China did, and the death figures...
Not telling anybody, just digging a hole.
The death figures they're reporting is like no believed to be, because how could they get an accurate death figure? It's not like it's almost impossible. So this is an article I saw where it says people in India warned smearing themselves in cow poo will not fight COVID. And there is a picture of 5 boys at the side of the Ganges, covered, mate, stripped out of their boxers, covered head to toe in cow shit. Like, you can't see their skin completely.
They've made a good job of it.
Like a mud bath, covered in cow shit. It says doctors in India have urged people not to smear themselves in cow poo in an effort to ward off coronavirus. Medical officials said there is no scientific evidence behind the practice and warned that it risks spreading other disease.
Fucking hell, man.
So they are now in a situation where
their complexion's fucking amazing after that.
Oh, and cow shit. Obviously, cows are considered sacred animals in India, so I think that's where the connection comes from. I think that's where they're getting the whole, if I cover myself in cow shit, it'll be fine. But there's pictures here of, it's obviously all men, they're lying down, right? And they're basically just pouring buckets of cow shit all over each other.
Oh, wow.
And then after they've done that, then they're pouring cow's milk over themselves. Now, part of me's thinking, again, it's because cows are sacred animals in India. So that's obviously the two fluids that are coming for the cow. Bit of milk, a bit of shit. Now,
what about piss?
They've not gone that far yet. Again, I'm starting to think, is this just a bam up? Or is this like we're talking about fucking glory hunters? Are these guys that just love covering? Because obviously there's people who love calling themselves beans and like fucking...
and you're no one of them.
Absolutely not. I hate anything.
I think maybe they've just been caught out painting and just went, right, what it is
we're trying to fight COVID. Do you think it's a stag to your hand?
One of the grand poopas of the village said this is how you deal with the COVID.
The grand poopas.
What it is, right? It's not a kink, no matter what you think, right? I said to Shanjin, I said, this will help you with the COVID, and we didn't know these cameras were here, but we've learned a lesson. It'll not happen again.
Mate, it's mental, man.
It's actually it's a shame, is it not? Because
of course it's a shame.
If you look at the atrocities that's happening there, and because it's a poor country and because it's overpopulated and all these people are dying, are they just clinging to straws and trying anything? Or have they genuinely been caught out on a kink?
I mean, right now it's 50-50 the caught suit, because if I could show you one of these pictures, it would maybe make you think, right, this maybe is a...
Can you whip it up on the screen or that? No?
I don't know. Can I? But then if I share the...
Share your screen. You need to watch it because it's going to share to everybody.
I'll maybe post it later, but it's... in fact, I wonder if I could do it. No, this is bad broadcasting. I'll do it later.
Can you email me it?
I'll email. I'll send you the good stuff later, mate. All right. It's just the picture is the picture's like a couple of boys rubbing it, and there's one just lying like fucking Madonna flat out.
Looking as if he actually likes it.
Looks as if he's in like a state of nirvana. But then, is this got me thinking? Like, is this an old wives' tale? Like, is this when people would go put a candle up your ass and it stops you getting the cold? Like, just random stuff that they tell you.
Remember it's right bad, I hit it in cow shit that'll do you. What? Are you sure?
I don't know why he's suddenly Scottish.
He's just going to visit his family or something. We're not doing this back in the south side. We are, what? I can't do it. Wait.
Imagine a boy in Pollock Shields having to get at the butcher's going, you're going to get shit.
What's she looking for, pal? There's about 6 days in the house.
4 litre.
But then again, I mean,
it's that somebody's old granny who's like, like my granny used to always honey and lemon solved everything. In a glass of honey and lemon, so I'm gonna everything, hot water, honey and lemon, everything. Garlic. She would.
I mean, my dad thought he was a fucking medicine man. He made me drink a fucking lime sip when I was younger. I was maybe trying to get off school or something like that. Made me down a full lime sip and I was puking. But obviously just puking the lime sip up because it was horrible as a young guy. And he's fucking slapped the back of my head saying, drink it, it'll make you feel better. You know, that's a bit...
See, okay, drink it, it'll make
that
you
was
feel better.
That was a saying in my family.
He used to slap the back of my head. I think it's called donkey punch, but he used to force me to drink lime sip.
We called that a slap back then. It's now known internationally as a donkey punch.
My dad used to donkey punch me. Excuse me. He'd fill my mouth with lime sip like a fucking chipmunk, and then he'd be like, bosh. And if I could keep all the liquid in my mouth, I got a pound.
And then he'd be like, that's me away outside and I do a bit of glory hunting. I'll catch you later on. Make sure the boys are in bed for 10.
He was the best glory hunter in the West, man.
When I seen the bruises on his cock when we came back and it was like maybe like a rang hole. Some man, he was a warrior. He was a warrior, my dad.
Turns out it wasn't a glory hole. It was somebody's letterbox.
Some folk think he's a right monster, he's a pedo, he's a beast, right? But it takes, I'm telling you, some amount of strength, some amount of fucking bravery
courage
to stick your erect penis through a wee hole in a public toilet at 1 o'clock in the morning. We're
no,
not 1:40, what's on the other side other than glory hunting?
1 in the afternoon would be worse.
Just an old truck driver. Well, there you go.
What's wrong with this toilet roll? What's wrong with this toilet roll holder?
Paper in the lap. One just chugging away. Still looking at horses.
Is there no bog roll left? Oh,
come away, son. You fucking came on the fucking sports pages.
I think that's one of the hand sanitizers. I done that the other day.
Let's get back with paper there, shite. Not even put tissues down in the fucking toilet seat, just sitting down there. Oh, a real man.
That's one thing I've got better at.
Hold on, son, I'll put this paper away, I'll wank you off, Nick, boy.
Oh, fuck, can I not just get a minute to myself, man?
You're at the other side, glory hunting, you're full banger through the hot. Don't talk, just do the job. Don't talk.
Just do the job?
Aye, because you don't want to hear an old guy rustling his paper. What are you up to today after this, boy?
Maybe that's what you want. Listen, I'm thinking about the 420 at Kempton. What would you make it? You heard Frankie the Tories riding again. Unbelievable, man.
I'm in here, son. I've stumbled onto page 3. Oh, aye. She's a big, buxom lass.
Sandra, 22, for Carlisle. She thinks that the situation with Hamas is getting out of hand, apparently. I mean, you won't even be watching any of the stuff in Israel, don't you, will you?
No, but I heard there's some stuff going on over there. I don't see. Here's the thing as well, right? As naive and some would maybe say ignorant as I don't even know what's the right side and the wrong side with all that. People talk about Palestine and Israel.
Palestine's the good guys.
Right. Well, I don't know anything about it. I don't know enough about it, and to my detriment.
Team Palestine, mate.
Team Palestine. Aye. I don't know enough about it, and it's probably shocking at a day, but they don't pay my bills, so why should I worry about what's going on over there?
Why should you worry about innocent people being killed?
Well, listen,
they chose to stay there. I don't know much about it, Scott, right?
I know.
I don't know anything about it. I'm trying to be funny about something. It's just ignorance on my behalf. There isn't any joke there. There's a wee bit of I couldn't care less what happens outside my family bubble, but that's not true either. I've got a bit of compassion there. If I get involved in things like that, I got upset. It doesn't help me. That's how I stop glory hunting.
I'm just letting this ride out.
I'm an internal turmoil.
There's something I want to talk to you about that's serious.
I don't. It's all been about what you want to talk about. What am I talking about? What am I fucking talk about?
I didn't think there was anything you had to talk about.
Jenk, I'm just fucking messaging you through the week saying, don't let me forget about talking about this, because something was quite political.
What? No, it wasn't. What did you want to talk about?
I'm sure China was in there. Now that you're saying this, mate, gone through your WhatsApp, there's fucking no chance you're finding it.
I know.
Wanny it was, and here and actually, hey, there you go. I brought this up to be topical to show you that it was Maria telling me about it. China fucking informed Italy that a missile might be falling on Italy.
Oh, this is the rocket, the Chinese rocket.
Aye. See, they mad fucking Chinese, right? Not only they fucking brought the world to its knees 13, 14 months ago, they're fucking firing rockets and testing rockets. Yep. And then what do you say? Just say a country, oh, by the way, it never works right, so it might be landing sometime after midnight in the north of Italy.
Well, it's a space rocket. It's not like a missile.
How do you know that, Scott?
Well, that's the story. So I think something had gone wrong, or it had been launched and it was coming back into orbit. But I mean, the thing is, space rockets are launched all the time because people need to put satellites up, new satellites. Stuff has to be maintained. I mean, things like that happen all the time, but obviously the care is taken to make sure that the debris doesn't fall back, or it falls into a part of the Earth where it's not going to impact anybody.
It's just, especially now, man, when every country has experienced deaths, and then China then go, oh, a wee rocket might be falling on. But I think it felt somewhere. It ended up falling in the Maldives, Maria was telling me. But just
most of it will burn up when it re-enters the atmosphere.
Oh, that's all right then.
Have you seen the videos of Elon Musk's SpaceX rockets?
Aye, when they land, it's fucking unbelievable.
It's the most fucking mental thing you'll ever see in your life.
Did we not speak about that before? It's that insane. It looks like as if somebody just reversed a videotape.
That's what I said. So Yaz the missus sent me the video, go and watch this, and I was like, that's not real. Somebody's just reversed that. She went, I said, that's them taking off. She went, no, that is real. It's when they come down, both of them are coming like that, and then all of a sudden they just straighten up.
Aye, then they go the fucking maddest thing you'll ever see.
And land perfectly. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
How is it that I can't even get fucking a signal on my phone in the high street?
Oh, wee phone's like with a fucking remote control in it like
that. Think how advanced the technology is that they're able to. And also, the whole time watching that, I'm going, so why the fuck is NASA not able to do this? Why is apparently the greatest fucking space exploration company in the fucking planet, government funded by world governments? How are they not able to fucking do shit like this? But a guy that makes electric motors can go, I'll fucking send a rocket, no worries.
How does NASA and Elon Musk not get together and fucking make some big combined force
Let's play
powerful than you can possibly imagine?
I'm Elon Musk, right? You're NASA. Ask me to come work for you.
Right, I'm NASA.
You're NASA.
All right, Elon, my man. That's glad you coming into Houston, helping us out here. We've got a couple of problems, no? Full of problems, Houston, eh? Here, bet you're fucking gutted you're phoning Elon Musk for some help. Nah, I mean, yeah, what's the job? What it was is right. Me and the boys were up one night after a shift, man. They were watching them mad videos of your rockets coming back. You like it? That'll be right, man. Get him in here. Here, you want to know something cool? See that rocket? Used to be a toaster, mate. Fucking get that on your tiny mind. See how it's like a right point, you know that, man? Here, NASA, mega. Stick your job up your fucking arse, you bunch of cunts. Yeah, but you fucking said he front up in the other, you fucking cow.
And the two end up fucking.
You no fucking work for me. I fucking came here for your fucking help. Think you're fucking big, aye? Think you're going to do it yourself, aye? I'm fucking NASA, man. I'll be doing your house any fucking time.
I've been away with Rice Arse for 2 months now. I'm in the prime of my life. Efron, I'll be fucked. You tell me that your brother, he was a good man, he was a fair fighter, but I put him down. I put him in his arse. Now I'm after you, Efron. I'm coming. You name the time, give me 2 weeks training. I'll be ready. I'll be fucking coming for you.
See if I was Elon Musk, I'd be like, your NASA, does your phone do this? Ding, ding.
No, them prankies.
Aye.
Yeah. NASA. See Elon Musk here. You get the jobs. I have you? I'm not fucking coming in, am I? Here, NASA, see if you tell us what flavour of bubble gum's on the shuttle, I'll give you 50% of Tesla. No way, really. I get Dave. Phone down. There's no way. Why would he want to go? First of all, see when you saw the first pictures of the SpaceX shuttle and it looked cool as fuck. It looked like it was from a movie. Like it was all like.
Well, that's the thing. Just looked like a film. Special effects, the full thing.
But I mean, inside the shuttle where the astronauts are, it looked like a movie. And then you look at the fucking NASA shuttles and you're like, What is this? It looks like a fucking old 8-deck player.
They're inside a Spectrum 48K computer, man.
Mate, the NASA shuttles have still got a choke on it.
Horny the fucking.
The guy's taking after his lad just very slowly fucking put the choke in. I used to, you know what? See, I wish to God I still had my first motor because it had a choke in it. And I remember getting it thinking, what is this shit, man? And then seeing it, I'd love to have that motor back. Four gears. Fiesta 1.1 popular with a choke, man. You had to fucking just let it out, let it in a wee bit, let it in. And then when it went, and I used to go, good girl, there she goes. And then,
and you felt like a scientist.
Aye. As I'm controlling the engine.
It's alive!
Go to flood her, man. She's flooding.
I'll need to wait 30 minutes. She's flood.
Aye. I flooded her, mate.
I
had to choke it for 9 miles, man. I flooded her. She's sopping, mate. Absolutely sopping, so she is.
My first Capri in the morning, I used to have to take spark plugs out and fucking heat them up and then put them in and start it in a car.
Just rush them about your mouth like
Bukkake a fucking set of spark plugs.
You imagine that fucking you're going out on a date with a lass or something, and then you go to drive her home, you're like, 2 seconds, I just need to fucking warm up with spark plugs. Just soak it in the spark, put them under your armpit. Yeah, listen, these are stick them under your tits while you warm them up.
You're spitting
them in the motor.
Spitting it in.
But I'm telling you, mate, fucking NASA shit has got a choke on it, and Elon Musk he's too good, mate. But the video of them landing is unreal. I would love a Tesla. I'm surprised you've not got one yet.
Well, Maria, I was actually talking to Maria about Teslas. She's pointed out a few on the motorway. The ones kicking about Scotland don't look that great. They look like old 80s motors stuck together.
I know, but the thing is, you can get like, I think Tesla is good in the sense that they obviously want everybody to have an electric car and they want everybody to have a Tesla. So you get like base models that are reasonably priced. And then if you want like a super fancy one, you obviously have to pay a wee bit more for it. But see if you go on the website, mate, some of them look fucking amazing. There used to be a Tesla shop in Edinburgh. Round the corner for fucking Harvey next. I was like, that's better, mate. Can I sit in one? He's like, you're too fat, big boy. I was like, please. Can I climb in a bit?
It's came to me who you look like today.
Who?
Craig David. Bolson lecture. You look like fucking.
Is it Craig David with jaundice?
I tell you what it is, my bird kiss. Craig David, can I get a rewind?
That's how you look like. With the beard and the glasses and the wee fucking beanie hat and the headphones. Craig David.
Listen, I'm sure my missus would love it for little Craig David, so I'll take that.
Took her for a ride on Monday.
Bastard ass on Tuesday.
Glory hunting on a Thursday and a Friday, Saturday and Sunday. I ran out of spunk on Monday. Couldn't do anything on a Tuesday. On a Wednesday, I was getting horny again. And a Thursday, we watched some porn.
Ran out of spunk on Monday. Started to sting on Tuesday. Went to the doctor's on Wednesday. Found out I had herpes on Thursday.
Thought I had thrush on Friday.
I'm doing a house on Saturday. Buried her remains on Sunday.
And went on a run on Saturday and Sunday. Cup was at my door on Monday. Said I never saw her on Tuesday. Had me on the papers on Wednesday.
Turns out she was filming it on her phone. Went to court, got 14 years, came out, killed her gran.
It was an FBI sting on a Friday.
Met my husband in Berlin. We've been married 3 years now.
Took out my front 2 teeth on Friday. Sucked them off all day on a Saturday.
I'm selling painted wine glasses on Facebook. Trying to get my business started during COVID.
Sell one on a Wednesday. Had to suck the guy off to get my money.
Craig David COVID rap.
I'm looking at the Tesla website now, right? And mate, it's unreal, man. It is unreal. Model S is beautiful.
Is this available in Scotland or the
available
UK?
Fucking everywhere, mate.
Nah. Tesla.
Model 3, Model X, Model Y.
Oh wow! What's the red one I've seen there? That's lovely.
The Model S. I mean, that's beautiful. Inside, look at that steering wheel.
What you're looking at, the Model S?
I'm looking at the Model S. 390-mile range, 0 to 60, 1.99 seconds, 200 mile an hour top speed, over 1,000 brake horsepower. Think of the fucking punch on that beauty.
I've just zoomed in, right, Model S. In the front, the second picture is some cunt watching The Witcher on Netflix.
I know. You can watch, mate. You can watch Netflix on them. You can watch Amazon in it,
mate. So what's it? Right, is Model S the main one?
I think Model X is the full bifter.
What's the cheap one?
I think the cheapest one might be the Model 3.
Because let's be honest, that's the one you're stealing.
Or possibly the Model X.
Model Y, maybe.
I think Model X. I quite like the Model X as well.
A wee thing's just popped up. Any questions?
Can I speak to Efron? Look up what it is, right?
You're going to ask Efron to sign it for us. Sign the dash.
I listen to you and Joe Rogan, right? Your sound is fuck, my man. Can you sort this out?
They are fucking. Right. I don't know about the Model X. That's Model the one. That's the one I've seen jumping about the motorway, and it looks like an old. It's like two old motors stuck together.
Mate, it's saying here a Model X is 110 grand.
Fucking hell, man! Keep it.
Oh my days! I never thought. I thought they were cheaper.
Where are you getting the prices? Shop.
You just click buy now.
Buy now, as if you could just PayPal that 100 grand.
Order now. Right, the Model S, which looks like the fancy one. How much is that? That's this is dollars. $143,000.
Where are you seeing the prices?
Just hit the button that says order now.
Where's that?
Are you in the UK? Maybe I need to go to the UK.
I'm telsashop.com, so it must be America.
Because like see.com, right? That's America. See if you've got like .co.uk, that's UK. .uk.
This is a great episode. Right? We're just fucking searching Tesla's website.
There isn't a .co.uk Tesla one.
I might take it, right? And then
no, it's Tesla.com, and you just go to GB, you go to England. So the Model S is £140,000. £140,000. Or it says here 78 grand after saving, apparently. Calculating the finance.
Yeah, look at that, man, right? There's one that looks like a fucking one of the old motors you get, like a Lamborghini.
You need to go to London again. Anyway, I would love a Tesla, man. I saw once a guy in a service station, so he was charged in, plugged into the wall, mate, sitting watching fucking Match of the Day on his telly. On a Tesla.
I was like, is that a Lamborghini, my man? He was like, no, it's a Tesla. And I was like, what?
I wonder how long it'll be before we're all driving Teslas or a former Tesla.
An electric motor, you mean?
Well, no, because I don't want, like... That's the problem now with electric cars, mate, is I see if I had the money, I would pay... Like, if I was a millionaire...
Obviously, if you had the money,
no, but I mean, like... What I mean is, if I was a millionaire or I had the money, I would pay 100 grand to have a Tesla because I think they're amazing. But I wouldn't pay, for example, 20 grand to have an electric Peugeot.
If you're a millionaire?
Aye.
Of course you wouldn't, because you'd have a fucking Lamborghini, you'd have a Tesla, you'd have a Rolls, a Bentley.
Right, let's say whatever level you're at, right, money-wise, and you have got £20,000, you've got 20 grand in your hand, that's how much money you've got to spend on a motor. I would still spend it on a petrol car rather than paying 20 grand for an electric Peugeot. Because what I mean is, Tesla is the only electric car that's actually decent. The rest of them are still all shite. They're all plasticky inside, or they fucking go for 5 mile. I don't have one of the wee G-Wiz. It's like a wheelie bin.
Aye, slowly things are hopefully coming run, and things are getting better. I've got an electric motor, as you know. It's a hybrid.
It's a milk float. And
to be fair, it's no use unless you were like living in a city centre and you're doing wee short runs.
You probably need to get a fucking, not a Range Rover, but something with a bit of height on it for when the bad weather comes, son.
I was thinking about getting something like that, one of the ones, like Colt Seaver's Unknown Stuntman. You ever watched it? Oh, you'd be too young for that, right? It's like a fucking, like a Jeep, but it's got the bit open in the back for your tools and maybe your pals to jump in.
But the Toyota trucks and the terrorists have in Afghanistan, all that.
Just driving a bit like that.
All right, my man. Jump the where you go? Hitchhiker's not. No, in the cabin. Get in the back.
Then he starts accelerating. Didn't.
Shoes off, trousers off, in the cab.
What it is, right? At the back, you go in with all the wood and that, right? But there's a glory hole and stick. However, when you want to stop, you stick it through the back, and then we'll see about stopping.
Anyway, I'd love a Tesla, mate. I would fucking love a Tesla.
I'll get you one for Christmas.
Oh,
what I'll do?
I'd love that. Can I get it in? Can I get it in black?
Yes.
Can you make sure it's got the hashtag show downloaded on it, all past episodes?
Oh, mate. Here's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Right.
Also, right, what's coming up in this episode, which we'll all talk about, because I'm sure the two have got things to talk about. I want to talk about. Right, I spoke about China, right? That's done, right? I wanted to spoke. I watched my first ever episode of Google Box. Want to talk about that,
right?
And I also want to talk about that mad tattoo show. Have you ever seen it? Where they fucking tattoo whatever they want on their partners.
But that's made up nonsense. But
anyway, so we can talk about that later on. Maybe with Dave, maybe we don't. But what I want to talk to you now about.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch or have you watched the documentary on the BBC iPlayer about the DeLorean? John DeLorean, the guy who done the famous motor for Back to the Future, the DMC DeLorean.
I have not. Is it good?
Mate, it's fucking... I knew it was mental, right? It's incredible.
You mean how they went bust?
Well, I kind of knew the story. There was like... So John DeLorean, there's some kind of mad thing. He was like a fucking famous car designer.
He was Irish, wasn't he?
No. But that's just, so all this thing's coming. It just distills all the facts for you, right?
Right.
And then you get done in a cocaine bust.
Wow.
They set up the DeLorean manufacturing plant in Northern Ireland. Originally it was meant to be in Southern Ireland, and then Southern Ireland went, see this 30 or 300,000 car orders that you said you've got? They sent somebody out to Ireland and to double check they had the orders, and like, you don't have any, no, you don't have one order. You've just got folk going, I'd be interested. You don't have orders. We're out. The North, fin out, the Ireland's dropped. No questions asked. Geese it.
Aye.
Fucking geese it.
You mean they fuckers don't want it?
Get They're up, not taking mate. Fuck all. We'll have it here.
Oh yeah. Right. Hello, Belfast. The fucking totty hawkers have said no. We'll take it here, my man.
We'll take their women and we'll fucking take their car factories.
And so they took it, and obviously government incentives. They gave them millions.
Hold on there, Seamus. Hold on. Finlay, for the lodge, is DeLorean a Catholic or a Protestant name? We'll take it.
Just to be clear here, is it O'Dolarian or is it DeLorean?
You'll have to drop the O. We have to call it the DeLorean, not O'Dolarian.
We love the concept, but drop the O from the fucking name. And also, could we possibly colour the car bright orange?
How many snare drums can you fit in the boot of this car now?
Colour options. We want blue, red, white, and orange. And that's it.
How far back to the future can it go? 1690, would that be too far back to go? It can go to 60. Well, take it. Imagine a Back to the Future where 4 Orangemen go back to 1690.
This is the best fucking day of my life.
Where we're going, Seamus, we don't need roads. I don't think I can get it up to 88 miles per hour. Where are we going?
The glove box. Open the fucking glove box. Open it. Say the white gloves. Get ready to put them on, boy, because we're gonna fucking party.
There's no gun in the car. You don't need a gun, so open the box. What's in the box? A pair of gloves, a bowler hat, and a flute. That's all we need where we're going. We're going back to the future, boys.
Marty, set the flux capacitor to 1690. Get your sash on. Here we fucking go, boy.
The DeLorean lands right in the fucking bottom of the boy, man. They just open the door and 2 horses just ride out of the top of them.
Rebel songs.
Amazing. Good music, man.
That would be amazing, wouldn't it? The dog's just got the bowler hat on the sash.
Marty.
The good shit.
We're going back to the future, boy. 1690.
Gets out in the big fucking burly boy, just clips the drum out of the harness. Bam, bam. bum, bum. Away he goes.
Marty's squeezed in the side passenger seat with a fucking snare.
It comes up. They're all sitting in the council house. They're all sitting in the council house in Belfast, and the guy's just got his seed in his hands, and he walks in. Celtic have won a historic 11 Premier League titles in a row. We got to go back, boys. We got to go back. We can't let this happen.
It's no the doc, it's the Reverend.
The Reverend Dean Paisley.
Aye.
I have said I will walk down that. Unbelievable. What a fucking show.
Going? We don't need roads.
We're nervous. We don't need roads. We need to march. We need somewhere to march.
We're going to go back. We're going to fix the Rangers. Then we'll go back and we'll fix the fucking 1690. We'll get some selfies with the boys. That is dynamite, isn't it? I know how like Back to the Future they were putting like it was recycling, Charles Newton recycled energy. Well, what they need to do is like, put like white gloves and sashes in it and all that to power it for this one. Back to the Future.
Phil, just scream into it. Just scream into the fucking pipe. Just shouting
you
really
dirty Fenian bastards.
Really horrible sectarian stuff. And keep going. No, how like he's looking at a picture of himself and he disappears since he's died. They just bring out a photograph of the Queen on the balcony of Buckingham Palace, and all the royal family start disappearing. We gotta hurry up, Doug. They're disappeared.
No, it's he's just detained the sash hanging on it. His sash is fading away. The bowler hat fades away. The white gloves are fading away.
The bowler hat just
fades away.
The bowler hat gets smaller. It comes back to the he's just got a wee tiny bowler hat. Just look at the size of your fucking hat. Oh my God, Doc. You gotta do something quick.
See them like Chuck Berry playing the guitars in the fucking walk.
The boy starts by twiddling the drumsticks, and it goes down a pair of toothpicks. Me fucking drumsticks, Doc. It's a penny whistle he's got. Remember the lollipops you would get that had the bit of that? They go. He's playing one of them.
Mate, even like just a mad meme, like a fucking Back to the Future, and it's like set to 1690 and they've all lodged up.
But what they don't realise is that they've gone back to the future, and inside the boot is a fully fucking balaclavaed up member of the IRA that sneaked in with them as well.
Who just hunters a dynamite.
That's it.
Just like that. He's Biff. Hey, McFly.
He's got a fucking document that he stole off King Billy that's got every old firm scorecard in it for the rest of the time.
Oh, brilliant, man.
Good times, mate. Good times.
Mate,
Listen, you can't laugh at sectarianism. What can you laugh at?
That is brilliant, man. Come out, she black and tans. Come on.
Oh. Good times.
Amazing, man.
What were we talking about before? The DeLorean, right? Carry on.
So the British government, Thatcher's government, basically gave him the money they needed because they built the factory right in no man's land between the Catholic and Protestant divide, right?
Yep.
Pumped them full of money to build this factory. And it was the first time ever that Catholics and Protestants had actually worked together. So it was like a landmark event, and they were just going in the factory. There was no sectarianism. The people worked along, and they were praising the workers because they were just all so happy to have a job.
Yep.
And then obviously he started siphoning all the money with the guy for the Lotus and everything. I'm not want to say too much. It's well worth a watch, man.
I think I've seen it actually. I think I might have seen it because that rings a bell about them having to cross the divide and families getting a lot of shit because they were going to work. I remember like people just saying they wanted a job. I can vividly remember that, like seeing that in a documentary. So maybe it wasn't.
It cuts to this woman, and obviously the fucking Panorama, whoever at the time was really in the 70s or late 70s, early 80s, asking them how they felt about working with other Catholics and Protestants. And this woman's like, I tell you, I'd work for the devil if he paid me. I wouldn't care as long as he paid me. I'd do whatever he wanted, and I'd just take the money because it's a job. And I was thinking to myself, that's a bit fucking much. Because the devil obviously it would get you to, bad things and that. But anyway,
maybe hey, listen, the devil needs a cleaner like everybody else, or a joiner,
But they need the devil things there. But anyway, watch it. It was a good watch.
Even that would be a good sketch, like somebody getting like a plumber getting booked to go in the devil's house, pure shiny cell.
What's the name, mate? Beelzebub.
Lucifer Beelzebub. what's your one done? The shiter or no flush, mate. Then the plumber's be like, "Mate, what's wrong with me? It's because you're the devil on that, mate. I'm not going to do anything, man. I just want my toilet fixed."
Aye, mate. I've had up to here, know what I mean? I'm no going to hurt you. Just fix the shitter. Honestly, mate, it's driving me mad. Driving me mad. Come back for full day raping, killing, and I can't even do a shite in the toilet. It's a nightmare. And you know what it's like, it's my own house.
I've had to cancel the Airbnbs I've got booked because nobody can use the toilet.
See, mate, Mr. Beelzebub, see if I fix this, right? Am I still all right to get into heaven? Because I've helped the devil. But I'll not hold it against you. I'd have a word with the big man. Just fix my shitter.
Aye, me and him are playing golf on Tuesday. Oh, I'll do.
Well, I'm not telling him. I know what you've been up to.
We hope you enjoyed the first hour of the episode for the hashtag show.
You don't need to go all serious. You might go, yeah. You might be wondering, what happened to that chat there? Where is it? Well, tell him, Scott.
You might be sitting listening to that episode right now, really enjoying that, going, I've thoroughly enjoyed all this chat on the hashtag show. What's happened to it? Well, I'll tell you right now what's happened. We have cut the hour, right? If you're a council listener, 60 minutes is all you get. It's like the old days when you used to go down the bars and get money put on your electricity card. Well, the meter's just cut out. So if you want to enjoy the full episode of the hashtag show, you need to become a Patreon. Go to patreon.com/hashtag show.
That's right. Just to emphasize what Scott said there, you need to respect the tides. The hashtag show is a cruel mistress. And from now on, she'll be giving you 60 minutes as your finest. But if you want the rest, head over to Patreon and, enjoy yourselves.
So sign up now, become a hashtag hero, and access the full unedited version of every single episode. The hashtagshow.co.uk or go to Patreon, patreon.com/the hashtag show. There's a hero in all of us. Sign up now. The hashtag show. Everyone welcome.
Kicking yourself, won't you? Kicking yourself, hating us now.
Everyone is welcome. No one is safe.
Don't hate the message. What is it? Don't hate the monkey.
What is it? Don't hate the monkey, love the baboon.
Don't shoot the messenger. Finger the organ grinder.
Finger the mukbang. Mukbang.
And in fact, I thought it was mukbanging.
I know. This is going too long already.
So that's it. Right, jump into Patreon, your council cheats. Come back.
Bye, everybody. Thank you. Good night. Okay. Great. Good night. I love you. Okay.
The hashtagshow.co.uk